Guys, I'm just shocked by what I'm about to tell you. I found out about it today, so forgive me in advance for excessive emotionality, if any. I'm just still trying to calm down. Honestly, I still have goosebumps. The thing is that I'm a member of the AllatRa movement, and I want to publicly tell what happened to my friend, a member of the AllatRa movement in Russia, and what actions are committed by law enforcement agencies in this country. I and my friend are volunteers in AllatRa movement, and since it is an international movement, the participants of AllatRa live all over the world, including Russia. However, last year the activity of the movement was banned on the territory of the Russian Federation. And this is the only country in the world where this happened. Naturally, we are law-abiding citizens of our countries. And after this ban, people living there, they stopped participating in AllatRa in order not to violate the laws of their country. However, the participants in Russia have been harassed, and to this day, in the middle of the day and night, special services officers break into their homes, take away their equipment, personal savings. Then they're taken far away from their homes towards the forest to psychologically frighten them.
Как зовут? Как зовут? Фамилия, имя, отчество?
А вы кто?
Фамилия, имя, отчество ваше?
But today I found out that a good friend of mine in Russia was tortured with a stun gun and also had the bag put over his head and was strangled. Can you imagine? And this is done not by some bandits, but by those who are supposed to protect law enforcement officers. The most absurd thing in all this is that along with what is happening in Russia, the European media has been actively promoting their narrative for the last 2 weeks probably, that AllatRa is a pro-Russian cult, that we pray to Putin's portrait. Please tell me how it is possible to spread such a narrative, and how people believe it if AllatRa members are persecuted exclusively by Russian security services. And Russia is the only country AllatRa was kicked out of. Let's start with the fact that AllatRa is doing climate research and we are real volunteers. We have families, we work every day, and we do all the project in our spare time. We haven't done anything to hurt anyone. And we have nothing to hide. We have a website that clearly states who we are and what we do. Guys, but in 2 weeks, more than 200 smear articles were published in Slovakia and Czech Republic that we are a dangerous pro-Putin cult and sect. Who pays for these articles? We know that nothing is done for free in our world. Corrupt journalists disclose the personal data of the participants in their smear articles. Why? So that people will lynch us? Because in those articles, they brand us sectarians, that we are dangerous, we're part of a cult. But the truth is that we are peaceful and law-abiding citizens of our countries who care about our future. And how is it that in a free democratic country, in Slovakia, people who are members of the AllatRa movement are fired from their jobs? It's violating all laws and international rights. Guys, do you believe in democracy? Do we still have it? I just want to ask, what do we do? I'm publicly stating that we AllatRa members will continue to fight for our rights. We will tell people the truth. In fact, we know who is behind the vilification and slander of wonderful and honest people from AllatRa. Russian pro-religious organization Razzirs has been doing this for 10 years. Guys, you can watch the documentary, it's called The Impact. You can check out what they're doing, this criminal gang against democracy in the whole world. And now AllatRa is just their next victim.